Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's your man Godfrey Memo. Welcome to another video here. You see, people have been asking me, Legend, what have you planned this year? Because everybody are posting their New Year resolutions. So what happened to you? Why are you not posting that? So I have your response here, ladies and gentlemen. So personally, I have my own plans. I have plans for the year as well as everybody who is planning for the year. And the new resolution is not a must for you to post the new resolutions. You can just write them down and put it them. But most people, they write their new resolution, but none of them is fulfilled. What might be the problem? So here the problem might be, when you're writing the new resolution, you're writing for yourself. You're not involving God in what you want to happen. Remember, God is the one who created you, and He can decide what will happen to you at any stage of your life. So this is the procedure. After writing what you want to fulfill in the year, what you do, you're supposed to go and dedicate it to God. Tell God, come before you, I present this what I want to achieve this year. After doing that, you pray over it, and then you start practicing it as soon as possible. Because you find out that, and the reason as to why most people do not write their New Year resolution is that they used to do that, but none of what they were planning was fulfilled. You understand? So, ladies and gentlemen, when you write your New Year resolutions, make sure you dedicate it to God, pray over it, and then start working on it. Okay, we have people who write their prayers, but they don't work on their resolutions. So we have those people who wrote their New Year resolutions and they just preserved them. Instead of working over them, they preserved them in the book. So after writing it, praying over it, and start working on it. For example, if your New Year resolution is building a house, from the January date first, if you have to invest or you have to save, start from the day one of that year. But if you wait till let's say the month of June and all that, you might not achieve that. So most people write their resolutions, but they end up not achieving them. I can say they don't take it serious, by the way. Or other people are doing it because other people are doing them. You understand? So don't do things because people are doing them. Don't write resolutions because people are writing resolutions. Don't copy people. I told you in my previous video that in this life we live very different lives and very different times. We have different scripts. Personally, Godfrey, I have a different script from yours. So when you try to copy my lifestyle, the way I do things, then you'll not make it, because my script is different from yours. We were born at different times. We were born with different purposes. Another thing, after writing your resolutions, you can pray and fast so that you can hear what God is planning for you. Because the resolutions that you write, those are ours, but we don't know what God is planning for us. Maybe God is planning a good thing for us. We are planning to build a 2-bedroom house, but God's plan is to build a 5-bedroom, a mansion, man. So sometimes it is good to consider these things. Okay, right? Pray over them. You can fast and just hear what God is telling you about His plans of the year. It's not bad. But most people have been frustrated because they write these resolutions. The year ends without achieving any of the resolutions. So they decide, no, I'll never do this. Let whatever happens. And that's what makes other people's life. Another thing, when you're writing resolutions, make sure you write resolutions that are achievable. Sometimes, maybe you can write you want to buy a helicopter. So this will put you under pressure for you to achieve that, and it's not possible. So you need to write things that are achievable, because if you write things or you expect things that don't make sense, they are not achievable at the time, and then the time limit that you put there is so slow. So when you write realistic things that you can achieve, it will be good for your health, by the way. And some of the resolutions, my resolutions this year, because you have insisted, is that I want to be monetized this year. So if you're new in this channel, please subscribe to my channel, share, and comment to this channel. I want to be monetized by the end of this year. That is my resolution number 1, and I hope we can achieve this one if we hold our hands together. Resolution number 2, I'm used to reading books. So this year, I want to be reading one book in 1 month. So in 12 months, I have to read 12 books. And the books that I'll be reading will be based on business and finances, psychology, health, exercises, yeah, everything that revolves around humankind. That's exactly what I'll be reading. Another thing, I want to travel abroad. Why not me? People are traveling abroad. Why can't I travel abroad? People are going, man. So, yeah, it's achievable. I can travel abroad to go and experience life there. Another resolution of the year is to... I have so many. But the main one is to reach the threshold to be monetized. So, guys, subscribe to this channel, Godfrey Amimo, and support. Thank you and kudos for that. If you have any question, you can ask me in the comment section. We have this billionaire. At the beginning of 19th century, it was called Rhone. He insisted on goals. So when you write a goal that is achievable. And goals are what pushes us to work hard. Why do you wake up early every day? So you need to have a reason as to why you wake up every day. And what do we call that? That's called a goal. These resolutions that we are talking about. So don't be a person, live with a purpose. And life sounds good when you know why you are created in this earth. So you need to consult God. You need to be a friend of God this year. In whatever you do, involve God. In whatever you want to achieve, make sure God is involved fully, and everything will be okay. And by the end of the year, you will not regret, because in God's presence, everything is possible. When God is involved, everything is achievable, and none of the things is difficult. Otherwise, guys, I'm just happy for this year. By the way, I didn't tell you Happy New Year, guys. And already going. Let's keep working. Let's work hard, and everything will be okay. Parting shot, I say this: write New Year resolutions that are reasonable and achievable. Otherwise, bye-bye, subscribe, and let's meet to the next video. It's your man Godfrey. Bye.